Aries, welcome to your full moon in Leo reading. As always, I hope this finds you well, and please know this very much applies to the Aries risings, in addition to Aries sun and moon placements. That said, let's talk about where this lunar energy is hitting your chart, and it is going to be the 5th house, while the sun is in your 11th house of all things Aquarian, conjunct Pluto. So there's definitely some contrast of your ambitions, soulmates, your legacy, maybe with your career colleagues, and it is contrasting creative ventures. And, maybe in some respect, your career is getting ramped up right now, with Mars in your 10th house. And I am seeing some challenges with finances and you trying to get expansion with this lunar energy squaring Jupiter and Taurus, but I think this could be maybe releasing some creative project, coming to some kind of culmination that you've been working on a creative project. For others of you, this is going to have to do with your dating life. Okay, some ending of a cycle with your dating life, and you're being really impressed upon, maybe by things going on with groups, friends, colleagues, humanity at large, to make some changes in terms of what you're aspiring to. Yeah, maybe with your career, maybe also in terms of soulmates, which could be romantic or, otherwise. Soulmates are a lot of different people, right? So let's get a general theme, an overarching theme for Aries. Ooh, I'm hesitating here. Okay, talisman. Oh my. She's really looking ahead to something, and the path does not seem to be very straightforward, okay? I'm going to go deeper in the end about the meaning, the textbook meaning of that card, and any other intuitive messages I get. Let's see what else this reading has to say with the tarot. I just think there's something going on with the path not being straightforward for you, but I see you going ahead. Some of you with these financial issues, I don't see that you have a lot with you on this journey, but you definitely have your willpower. You're standing tall, you're showing up, you're looking forward, but traveling lightly there, right? Not even dressed warmly, right? Okay, so let's see what, we got a flipper. Something about gathering, coming together, and it might have to do with friends, parties, might have to do with a feminine energy. Could be a Taurus or an Aries female, mother figure, wife material. Let's see. At the foundation, you have 6 of Pentacles. So there's something having to do with generosity and the give and take in relationships, sharing resources perhaps. What you're having to release at this time might be a air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, showing up very masculine, in the energy there. And this is somebody who's a very intentional leader, somebody who's maybe making head over heart decisions. And your power seems to be in really standing within your own power, within your own resources, being abundant. That's actually super positive. And how you're going to get expansion is through maybe making some inquiries, okay? Maybe putting some messages, some communication out there, maybe looking into things, digging a little bit deeper in your thought life and thinking about some things. Again, I'm seeing 2 air signs showing up here. One's more mature than another, okay? But I am seeing as well that perhaps there's some kind of blockage. All right, I'm going to figure out what that blockage is about, maybe something having to do with your thinking, okay? Because I see, again, there's something about perspective, and this is about you having to live more from the heart. It's almost like you're being asked to get more enlightenment, take on a new perspective, maybe something about commitment, sacrifice, what's a waste of your time and what's not, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna go there. Okay, so tell me more about what Aries needs to release. This is somebody, maybe getting put out, okay? Maybe being left out of something, having some kind of lack or loss. It could be like feeling alone, or it could be a material lack as well. Okay. This might have to do with the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, female. Somebody getting put out of a relationship, maybe put out of a home, put out of a job. And I got these that came out sideways. So I don't know. I don't want to say that this person has blocked emotions, but they're not really opening up entirely. There's something guarded, like they have feelings, but there's some kind of guardedness about. And also they could be really spiritually stunted in their growth or emotionally in some way cut off. I am seeing a lot of emotional immaturity here and insecurity. Somebody's having a hard time sharing feelings, and they may have idealized something, but I don't really think that their expectations have been realistic. And this could be somebody that's really hard to pin down in terms of like being more intimate, being more committed. Be something very stuck, very ineffective. It's not really moving forward. I'm getting a very half-hearted vibe here, honestly. It's like you're having to let go of somebody who's just not all in it to win it, okay? Yeah, there's some kind of emotional betrayal going on. If they'll cheat with you, they'll cheat on you. It's a character issue. Care less. People protect what they value. Uh-oh. So pay attention to what people are protecting and not protecting, okay? It tells you a lot. Some of you, maybe right now, particularly if there's a romantic issue and you're having to release something with your dating life, you're being asked to find power in being single, okay? Standing on your own. And the way that you get expansion is maybe, yeah, through thinking about things differently, maybe your romantic life, okay? And what you're investing in, okay? Because I'm hearing slow it down, okay? Slow it down, because if there's been any kind of in and out type of energy, player energy, it's time to just, put that on hold. Take a moment to check in with yourself. What's giving you the victory? Invest in what is actually giving you the victory, because I feel that there's something going on with your romantic life, your sexual life, where perhaps you rushed in and invested in something that is just not going to give you the victory. And it's time to take a time out and reflect on things. And that's where you're going to get some power in your life. But this is blocking it. This kind of idealistic, unrealistic, in and out, flighty, here today, gone tomorrow type of energy is not where your power is. It's actually blocking your power. Let's look at living from your heart. I think this is about making a decision, and it might have to do with the breakup of a family or some regrets or grief that you have. Again, heavy on the air sign, showing up 3 times, 3 court cards in the sword. So definitely we got water sign here, but we've got all the air signs as well. And so there's something that you got to think about in terms of maybe something that disappointed you, maybe somebody that you are missing. You have to make a decision about them and back it up with some action. And maybe you feel pessimistic about this. Some of you really feeling like left out in the cold, unloved at this time. But is there something that Spirit is trying to get you to see a new perspective on decisions you're making that are not going to result in this heavy emotional feeling, okay? Because I'm getting emotional conflicts and material conflicts with the 5 of Cups and 5 of Pentacles. Energies that you're probably feeling during this time. Irritated. Oh my God, did somebody break your heart? Holy crap. Okay, find your peace is what I really feel the advice is here. Let's see what kind of random messages come out. Dog barking, advice from a friend. Pig, beware of greed. And fan, romance, celebration, party. I'm telling you, there's some kind of get together, or maybe even a reconciliation, a reunion with that 3 of Cups that popped out initially. But this could be someone double dipping, and maybe listen to some advice from a friend, especially if someone's trying to have their cake and eat it too, because I'm really getting the vibe here that this has caused a lot of grief and may end up in somebody feeling stuck out or left out. Surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths and attractiveness and power. It does seem like there's a lot of other people involved here, and there's only one you. And so run your own race. Don't try to, be a counterfeit, right? Be the original, Aries. Absolutely. This advice is about you learning a lesson, that it earns you some kind of wisdom. And that wisdom is what is allowing you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It helps you to recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. You have the wisdom to arrive at the right direction. You've learned your lessons and earned the right to success. Be blessed.